So now you are producing the solo album by Kichi or Trivial. So is this your first time to produce the other person's album?
Well, me and Heidi, we've been producing the last two Lepers albums.
Oh,
yes. So we recorded them at our old place, and also we did some local album called Kinjat. So we've been doing bits and pieces and working with some, and also in some collaborations with Norwegian folk musicians, doing different stuff like that. But this is a different situation, yes. So this is obviously very early stages. So it's like he's pitching demos and we're discussing ideas and everything. It's very exciting, I think. And his approach to music. Of course, he has Trivium and which is kind of a very full on, very very cut out thing for itself. But I think he has a different side to his musical life, and that he can. I guess it's harder to express in form of Trivium. And I think as a solo artist, and with his other interests, and just from the stuff that he sent me already, it seemed he responds so quickly and so easily to tap into other atmospheres, and create very intuitively on different ideas.
So musically, what will it sound like?
I think, to be honest, to begin with, I think he wanted to make something more in the vein of Norwegian black metal. But then I told him this, if I'm going to get involved, which I very much would like to, I would like to challenge him to think that it's not a sound, it's a state of mind, and that he could find that dark energy that they experience listening to this form of music and create from that source, and not try to imitate it in any way. And that's what I mean. He immediately responded to that, because the first demos he sent me were pushed in that direction, sounding like Norwegian black metal. But when he got into that state of mind, my reaction to it was much more. I felt this is so much more genuine, and the melodies, choices he makes, and the arrangements and everything is really original. But still, it has this black metal, at the core of it, even without the vocals or anything yet. It's just I can feel it comes from that place in him, So now we're just trying to figure out how we can build on that and expand what is already there in the original composition. And some of the melody lines, I won't reveal too much, on camera for that yet, but we have some great ideas to how to emphasize that, and we discussed this a bit yesterday.
Yeah, so we cannot talk about that.
Preferably not, because I don't want to because I will just briefly discuss this with him as well, so I don't want to make him commit to anything at this point, before we discuss it further.
Okay, great. Okay, then two more silly questions. The first one, how do you pronounce your name? Ihsahn?
Ihsahn, yes.
Because in Japan, people call you Ihsahn.
Yeah, which is also good. I don't mind.
Yeah, officially it's Ihsahn.
Ihsahn, yes.
I see. Is it Norwegian way to pronounce it? It's Ihsahn?
No, that's it. There's no real way of pronouncing it. It's just how I pronounce it, because it's a constructed name that I made up.
Oh, so it's up to you. If you say Ihsahn, it's Ihsahn.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And like Edward Christie would go like Ihsahn.
Well, does it have any meanings?
Yes.
Yes? What is it?
Well, only 3 people know, me included. It definitely has some meaning, but it's
secret.
Yeah,
secret.
And it just has become to be like that, and now I think it's funny that it is a secret. Yes. Even though I know at least 3 people, in the world who have actually named their sons Ihsahn with this spelling.
Who are they?
I don't know. But I've seen it on some of them. They sent me emails and that they would name their son after me, and some I just saw on YouTube. Because I was probably trying to find some video that I did, and searched it up, and then I saw that, surprise waking up Ihsahn. I was like, what is this? And it was someone waking their son, scaring them away, just for fun, as a prank. And obviously this kid, like 9 or 10 years old, named Ihsahn, so it's strange like that. and I know people sometimes think it's two different personas, but obviously it's not my real name. And you go into a different persona or anything, but it's really just like a nickname. And I've had this for such a long time, and mostly foreign people think it's much easier to say than my real name, to pronounce it, just simple.
Okay, the last one. Why do you wear glasses on stage?
I see better. Really.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You can wear contact lenses. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, no, I think contact lenses are scary.
Oh.
Yeah. And I kind of think, I always like wearing sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
Because it kind of it just makes things a bit easier.
Yeah, of course it's easier, but still, I usually don't wear contact lenses. Usually, but on stage, I have to because I don't like contact lenses, but still.
Yeah, but I guess you maybe do more. You do more headbanging. More of a show, and I do.
And I do a lot of fires, so.
Yeah. But I just stand there. And
No, but he's wearing contacts right now. I mean, he was
Yeah,
wearing the glasses and he took that.
Yeah, because I try to look better on video. That's the reason.
So are you saying I'm stupid with it?
I wouldn't say that, but you look very intelligent with glasses, so maybe.
Yeah, that's why. I look more intelligent. It adds 10 points to your EQ. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, it feels comfortable. And these are like really thick frames, so it kind of has an attitude of its own. And also I kind of like people are like I told you Metal Hammer Germany.
Oh yes.
It is like Ihsahn Metal mit Brille und Saxophon. With glasses and saxophone, and I've heard other people refer to me as the professor.
Yeah, it's a good trademark.
Yeah, so it's very unblackmail.
Yes.
In a way,
Yes.
just my regular black clothes and glasses and 8-string guitars, and saxophone. And I think it's not important to me like to prove a point, but for me coming from that very theatrical background with the corpse paint and everything, I think it's very liberating now to do songs like The Grave or A Grave in Verse, like really dark songs and very extreme songs, but just really the music doing all the work. Without the visuals, and so for me, in the past it made sense. That was part of it. I did fire breathing and everything. But where I'm now, I don't think I would be comfortable acting out like that. So now I feel more comfortable just doing the music.
That's what you are.
Yes. So again, in the mindset that I want to keep it genuine and what feels right.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you very much for the interviews. If you have some message to the Japanese fans, if you have some message to the Japanese fans. Some words.
Very happy to be here for the second time, and hope to see you at the shows. And Japan has been some of the best touring experiences I've ever had. Not to be trying to make it sound better, but it's just it really has. Yes, truly. Yeah, from really from now. Yes. So
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.